You smell what Congress is cooking.
Today on the show. Hey guys,
Welcome back. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I'm Spoo.
I'm Danny.
And today we've got a couple of extra panelists with us today. We got Bijou and, of course, you guys remember El Chapo. And we're doing something special today for what you might have missed. We're only going to cover one story today. And that's because we caught a story that just popped yesterday that is just, it's just awesome. There's no way we can.
It's absolutely too good to pass up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we can't not talk about something like this.
In case you couldn't tell by the stinger there, in case you haven't heard, The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, has officially put in for the presidency of 2020.
Vote for Maui. Vote for Maui.
Yeah.
There's a slogan.
Right?
Vote for a demigod.
I mean, there's so many things you could go with there. The people's president.
His slogan should just be, "You're welcome."
Yeah, right? Yeah. I'm voting. I'm running for president. You're welcome. So let's discuss. Let's get some thoughts here. What do you guys think?
Well, let's see. Well, first off, I'm going to get on one that is a particular pet peeve of mine when it comes to politics. The Constitution says that in order for a person to be qualified to run for President of the United States, they have to be at least 35 years of age, they have to be a U.S. citizen, and they have to have lived in the country for at least 7 years.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. There's no college degree requirements. There's none of this.
You can
so
technically
The Rock
be a felon.
is qualified to run and be the President of the United States. So,
My biggest thing is look, guys. The Rock is 6'6". He's 265 pounds.
Yeah.
He's a mountain of a man. And can you imagine? Most world leaders are smaller in stature.
Yeah.
Can you just imagine The Rock with these pie plate hands of his?
They're
shaking
huge.
hands with the foreign dignitary, just like, "Hi, I'm the president." Just absolutely, positively, 100% going, "We're not screwing with America right now."
I think Putin would be about the only one that would be able to just look at The Rock and go, "Yeah,
I could take him.
I wrestle bears.
I could take him.
I could take him."
That is my thought. I could take him. What do you think, Bijou?
Well, I was actually kind of surprised because it's one of those things you think this has got to be a joke, and then I saw it on the internet myself, and
Yeah, I'll admit it. The first couple of times I saw it, I first saw it shared on Facebook by a couple of people, and I thought that it was just a publicity stunt or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until it actually popped up on my actual news feed that on Real News.
On Real News, yeah.
I'm
Real
like,
News.
So I
To
clicked
tell
on
you
it.
how
This is
big
serious.
this is the BBC actually covered it.
Yeah.
British Broadcasting Company mentioned it.
See,
so
this-
it's not fake. It's not fake. This is actually potentially going to happen in 3 years.
Now, real quick here, guys. We right up front, we said that we had one rule, and that was no politics, no religion. So we're not going to go the political aspect of this, even though it is kind of a political story here. We're just going with how awesome this is. I mean, one thing that's cool about it, I think, is this is the first. He's going on an independent label, or ticket, I guess, not label. He's not a recording artist, but
Yet,
right?
Yeah, he did sing. He has sung.
But it's the first time that an independent genuinely has a real shot of taking it. I mean, let's face it, the star power alone.
yeah.
You're looking at one of the most charismatic people on the face of the earth today, just able to draw in support across all genders and all genres. You throw his name on a ticket. It doesn't matter whether it's Republican, Democrat, Independent. It don't care. He can make his own party for all he cares.
Yep.
The Rocks Party.
The Rocks Party. The People's Party.
The People's Party.
There you go.
Well, I think China has that one.
No, well, yeah. I guess you're right there. I just want to see though. I want to see the debates.
Oh my God, yes. The debates.
Yes.
I mean, if it starts going south, he just starts throwing them around the stage.
Yeah, Donald Trump is a Republican. The Rock is an independent. Vince McMahon is the Democrat.
And then you have Stone
Stone
Cold
Cold,
run on like
yeah,
a
Stone
libertarian.
Cold is a libertarian.
It goes south and chairs
Well,
start
because
coming out.
we've seen McMahon versus Trump before.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a thing that has
That's a thing
happened.
that's happened.
Yeah.
So, and that's actually why we brought Bijou on, because she's like one of just the biggest wrestling fans that we know. So we figured she was perfect to have here with us on this one. So yeah, let's
keep talking about this, guys. I mean,
What are some thoughts? What are some fun things that could come out of this?
Let's extrapolate. What would he do if he were to run and if he were to
If he was to
win?
whoop.
If he was to whoop up on people and he was to win, what would he do for the first 100 days? What would you think he would do?
Well, I think one of the biggest things, and this would happen even before the presidency, is that because of The Rock's star power, it's really possible that he could bring people to the polls that have never voted before.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh
The
yeah.
young and the disenfranchised. And because that's one of the things that's always disappointed me about election turnouts, that here it is, we have like over 300 million people in this country, like
And it feels
vast
like not
majority
half
of them
even
are
vote.
eligible to vote, but yet we keep having, like, at best, we're getting like 35-40% percent voter turnout when we should be getting at least 80-90%.
Yeah.
Realistically, we should be getting 100% voter turnout.
I want to say
But
this last election was like the lowest it's ever been. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what the number was, but
It-
are you looking it up?
Yeah, he's looking it up, but yeah, I think it would be great if it just improved people voting, registering, getting out there and voting, because then once it's the type of thing that you no longer have a demographic that, oh, well, all politicians listen to old white people because old white people always vote, and they never listen to 18 to 25 because 18 to 25s never vote.
Yep.
So,
58.2% of the
hang on. This was 2008. So we had, hang on. 58.2%
of eligible voters.
of eligible voters, which is a decrease of 3.4% from the
So
previous
a
election
little over half of the
people eligible to vote.
actually got out and vote with the last.
Yeah, Scoochie,
election.
you've had your hand up for a moment. She's excited about those hands.
Yeah, she got
Yeah.
She has hands now.
And jazz hands.
Yeah.
Hey, no, that's a new program improvement. We had to download the new software for her to have that.
All right.
I'm trying to do the math. By the time that happens, will I be able to vote today?
It depends on if you have a body by then.
Yeah, it depends on if you have a
They
body.
don't just
but
let
right now,
floating heads and
Scoochie
hands.
is no. It will be a year
off,
year
yeah.
before. You will be able to vote in not this coming, but the
In
next
2024.
in 2024.
I hate things.
What can you do?
Yeah,
Well, you'll be able to vote in the 2022 midterms.
yeah.
Right.
So anyway, back to
Yeah,
the
back
Rock.
topic.
Back to the
Oh,
topic. here.
and she's offended.
Nothing like a floating head spinning around. It's amazing to watch.
Friday, I
So yeah, well, I mean, Curtis has a good point there. I mean, El Chapo, he says that he could polarize the country and have one of the biggest turnouts.
He could. That's where that star power comes in. Maybe it'll make people turn on their TVs and actually listen to what's going on.
The debates.
People don't watch any of
the
that stuff
debates.
either.
Oh, the debates. That would be amazing to watch the debates. Just
I just that's the part that I'm most excited about. I mean, it's like, yeah, I think that, I mean, we have no idea yet what his platform's going to be as far as issues and bills and things like that. But just like you said, he is, I mean, the most charismatic entertainer possibly ever. I mean, of course, that's just opinion, but still, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't not love the guy.
he walks into a room and the room generally turns on, and it's like just like he keeps saying, the most electrifying man. And it does. I mean, he can walk anywhere.
He doesn't have to say anything.
He just
Just that
walks in there.
smile alone is just. It's perfect.
I mean, are we talking about, is he going to play Dwayne, or, oh my God, could you imagine the World Wrestling Entertainment getting behind this and producing his campaign
Oh
ads?
God!
I mean,
See
let's.
it.
I can totally see
I
it.
can totally see it too.
Well, that and doesn't Trump own
Just like the
WWE?
No, that's McMahon
That-
owns controlling stock of
Right.
WWE, but just to think about that, I mean, for a sec.
I just want to see like the pre-match trash talking thing. Like just see one of those talking, to whoever else is running, but just
Just have
that-
him as an interview on like
Yeah.
the Today Show about it. Well,
What's Mean Gene doing these days? To be the
Yes.
There's your campaign promoter, Rock. There you go. You're welcome.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That would be phenomenal. Mean Gene comes back out of retirement just to run the Rock's campaign. But yeah, so we had to talk about that today, and so we got to wrap things up here. But there was one other thing that we did want to mention while we're talking about famous Rocks running for things. That was
Yeah, that was going to be. Kid Rock is actually running for a Senate seat in Michigan.
But nobody cares. So, yeah, thanks for joining us today, guys. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share the videos. All those good
All
things.
those good things.
And Bijou, El Chapo, thank you guys for joining us.
Appreciate you guys joining us for today's episode.
So, we'll see you guys tomorrow, and until then...
Hi everyone, Lady Deadpool here, and here's your rushing clip of the day.